Hey, what's up, y'all? Up here in New York for a week, ordered a pair of Zen Running Club shoes, and the lighting is terrible in hotels. As you guys know, I could go down in the lobby and do this, but kind of not want to do that. But been wearing my Clarks 8th Street Sanfords for most of the trip, and after walking about 15 miles yesterday, I was like, you know what? I packed these for a reason. I wanted to test them out because I'm going to be walking a lot again today. And I wanted to put these on and maybe start a series of some type so I could test it. This is the Zen Running Club ZR. The shoe rings up. It's not expensive at all, but I call it a comparison or a rival to Allbirds. And the reason I call it that is because of the build of the shoe, the method of make. The midsole utilizes Sugarcane. Now, I assume when Allbirds made the Tree Dasher, I assume that it was not going to be a very good running shoe. I would have thought that like purists would say, nah, it's not going to work very well. I've tried these on. I haven't worn them all day, so this will be my first day wearing them all day. This thing is a lot more stable than I would have assumed a sugarcane based midsole could be. So I want to get it in more light. What I'll do is after I shoot this part of the video, I'll move it into more light and give you guys a close-up. But I'm going to come back also and do a part 2 because I want to show you guys the box. The box is probably one of the most interesting boxes made by any brand. And for a startup, a company that's not very old, that just recently launched, this is a well-constructed shoe. A lot more than other knit shoes. Now, even with Nike, when they began to utilize Flywire, right? They did so on the Hyperdunk. So I'm thinking 2008 Olympics, Kobe jumping over the car. This shoe utilizes a similar construction and the use of these ropes that are on the side of the shoe. It functions almost like Flywire. The rest of the construction, the knit construction, which is made with recycled bottles, and the lining itself, I think, is either banana plants or I'll put a correction up here on the side. Bam. So it's an eco-friendly brand that launches in the exact same vein as Allbirds has, and dare I say, they made a better looking shoe out of the gate. And I'm always interested in what Allbirds is doing because obviously I launched a Kickstarter on the same day that they did back in 2014. So there's this kind of, connection. I didn't get big at all. And I actually stopped making shoes, and Allbirds went on to become a $1 billion valuated brand with an IPO. Zen Running Club could be the next thing. So I'm going to stop that right there because I know it's hard to see and I hate doing a video in such dark light, but I'm going to move these over and give you guys a close-up of the shoe in a better light. I'll go over by the window and let's get to that close-up. All right, y'all, I know this is not the optimum position to see the shoes, especially with an air conditioner heater blowing, but I'm in New York, so I really don't have the lighting and everything that I have at the office, but I really wanted you to see these before I decided to wear them for this first video on the Zen Running Club shoe. Now, I'm taking a particular interest in the brand because it's a rival that I consider a rival to Allbirds, as Allbirds introduces the Tree Dasher. So if you can look at the midsole, that sculpting looks a lot like it has a carbon fiber plate on the inside of it. I don't think it does. I'm going to have to go back to the description on the website because it's not open and it's not in front of me. I could turn around and grab my laptop, but I'm not doing all of that. I'm just trying to give you a close-up of the shoe and show you this Flywire type lockdown system. All right, and I think that's pretty important. Now the rest of it, the knit is on par with Parley or Adidas, and you can see the reinforced areas. This is a lot firmer than the top of the toe box, right? But you can see the shape of the shoe and the sock-like fit. And you have on the inside, I think this inside is where you have I think it's bamboo. I'm not sure, man, a bamboo plant, but it's a recyclable material that it's made with on the inside. The shoe is a vegan. It's a B certified corporation. See if I can turn this so you can get a look at the heel. There isn't any marking for Zen Run Club on the upper. So when you look at it, you don't see any of that on the upper. But when you go to the bottom, you have this great Zen Running Club logo. And then you have what I think is going to be some solid traction for me to walk in today. Because like I said, I've been walking a lot and I should have been wearing these from day one, but I just threw them in the bag when they shipped in right before I left to come up here. But I want to take the insole out so you guys can see what it looks like. It's not especially padded, but you do have Zen Run Club on the insole. But underneath, I really like this. Made from good decisions. It's pretty cool. But I know you guys are like, yeah, so what? It can be made from good decisions if it wants to. Is it comfortable? For me, I have a kind of a regular to narrow foot. This thing hugs your foot. It hugs your foot. It feels comfortable. Like I said, I've tried it on, but I haven't wore it for an extended period of time. But it definitely hugs your foot and it pushes your foot upwards. This is a rocker midsole, so it's designed to kind of propel you forward as you walk or run. It will be interesting to wear it the whole day and see what happens, but I'm also going to open up these socks that I got because I'm going to wear these socks with the shoes. I apologize for that, but I don't really have a better way to do it. And the socks read made from good decisions. Now I'm going to combine them because we do have a little bit of a performance feature with the ribbing underfoot, and I'm wondering if it's going to feel just as, if it feels like a stand sock, which my stand socks seem to perform pretty well. I like stands. But that's it for the Zen Running Club. This is the first video. I'm going to put this together and show it to you guys. I may upload the whole thing as is with edits. Nah, I won't. I'll edit it when I get back and then go ahead and post it from there. And then give you guys a little bit of feedback about how it fit on the first day of wear. That's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Zen Run Club. Zen Running Club. I know they probably don't want to be compared to Allbirds, but when you make a shoe that's vegan, B certified corp, and you make that midsole with Sugarcane, and I'll look up and see if there's a carbon fiber plate on the inside. I don't think so. When you make it that way, it's a direct comparison to Tree Dashers. So, hope, well, no one can't mind. It's me just doing the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.